This euphoric week is now coming to an end. Shrey, what did you learn while taking a journey through all these fantastic events?
Well, I gathered that life is a math equation. In order to gain the most, you should know how to convert negatives into positives. And it was fascinating to learn how seamlessly math and performing arts can be integrated together.
True indeed, all those rhythmic cycles of beats, synchronization of footwork with the tal in Indian dance, everything is connected with math.
If one lives one life with imagination and verve, God will play along and help you grow. With no further ado, let's uplift our spirit of work with a heartfelt prayer. Count your blessings, followed by a thought.
When all lights will towards tempest stars, when you are discouraged, thinking all is lost, count your many blessings, name them one by one, and it will surprise you what the Lord has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God has done. So with the conflict, whether great or small, do not be discouraged, God is over all. Count your many blessings, angels will attend. Help and comfort give you to your journey's end. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God has done.
The thought for the day is a mathematician, like a painter or a poet, is a maker of patterns. If his patterns are more permanent than theirs, it is because they are made with ideas. I repeat, a mathematician, like a painter or a poet, is a maker of patterns. If his patterns are more permanent than theirs, it is because they are made with ideas. Thank you.
Thank you, friends. That was indeed rejuvenating. Now it's the time to showcase an array of creative projects designed and executed by our peers, which involve activities for Math and Performing Arts Week.
Good morning, everyone. Now we will have glimpses of grade 7's activities for Maths Week. Using bar graphs, we compared and analyzed the performances of different IPL teams, and we also made a collage on symmetry. We made a booklet about different timings of metros, and we also made a magazine which was full of activities and questions related to integers. So let's get started.
have glimpses of Grade 8 Maths and Performing Arts week activities based on our annual theme verb, which means enthusiasm and vigor. Using squares and square roots, we created a Pythagorean tree and a model of a wall clock. We also made a magazine using different Vedic math tricks. Hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Good morning! The activity for the Maths and Performing Arts week assigned to grade 9 included 3 tasks. The first task was to make a logo on a t-shirt about the COVID guidelines using mathematical tools and our creativity. The second task was to research and understand SDG 12, which is Responsible Production and Consumption. For the third task, we had to solve some competency-based questions with a twist of real-life examples. The holiday homework was truly beneficial for us all as we learned how to use the concept of design thinking with mathematics. We learned how to use our mathematical skills in daily life and developed our research skills. The holiday homework helped us recognize the environmental and societal issues. Thank you.
So, what are we waiting for now? Let's have a look at the great works done by our students.
verve means energy or enthusiasm. The energy or vitality can be in form of an artistic performance or in composing a piece of music. If something has an energetic style and vitality, you can say that it has verve. For Mathematics and Performing Arts Week, the students of grade 10 performed an activity on the importance of mathematics in dance, music, and yoga. Let's catch a quick glimpse of the scintillating work done by the students of grade 10.
Thank you, everyone. That was wonderful. We are honored to have with us today Miss Susan Jain, the founder of Rainbow Academy. Miss Jain is a gold medalist in statistics, a master trainer for abacus, and a certified trainer in Vedic maths. She has experience for over 15 years in teaching mathematics to students both offline and online. Miss Jain has an everlasting passion, enthusiasm, and dedication for teaching mathematics, especially Vedic maths. Having been exposed to the tricks of Vedic maths right from her teenage years, she strongly believes that it helps in making intelligent decisions towards the approach of solving both simple and complex problems, thus making the subject more interesting. We will now invite Miss Jain to kindly address the gathering.
Good morning, dear children. I hope you all are doing good. As I understand, this week you have been celebrating the amalgamation of maths and performing art. It gives me immense pleasure to be here and be part of your maths blended with art week. Now there is aesthetic and beauty in all the concept and skills in mathematics if you have a strong understanding of the concept with consistent practice. You must learn to enjoy that beauty and remove phobia towards the subject. Now by applying Vedic maths, you can add that beauty to the subject. Seeing is believing. Let us prove the theory by taking few examples.
Welcome to the magical world of Vedic maths. We all know that Indians have given us the world jewels like yoga and Ayurveda. And
In mathematics, zero, decimal system, and even Vedic maths was given by our great Indian mathematician. Now, if we talk about the many advantages of learning Vedic maths, the most important point is that it increases the speed by 10 to 15 times faster, and that too with utmost accuracy. And once the speed and accuracy is attained, it will obviously boost your self-confidence towards the subject. It is also helpful for all those who are aiming to crack the competitions like Olympiads, NTSC, SAT, JEE, etc. Starting by taking one of the many concepts of Vedic maths, which is multiplication by 9. Now this concept requires that the number of digits in the multiplicand should be equal to the number of nines in the multiplier. Let's take an example related to the same. Children, now you can see that this question can be done in 3 to 4 steps to get the final answer in the conventional method. Now, what if I say that the same question can be written in a single step? Let us see how it works. The final answer will contain two parts. The first part is the predecessor of the multiplicand. Now, in this question, the predecessor for 743 will be 742. So, this will be my first part of the answer. Now, the second part of the answer can be written by subtracting each of these digits in the first part from 9. Now, here comes the final answer for this question. Now, let us take a bit more complex question based on the same concept. Apply the same method now. Write the predecessor of the multiplicand and then subtract each of the digits in the first part of the answer from 9 to get the final answer. Does it seem more simpler way to do the calculation now? Now here comes another amazing concept which is frequently used in the school curriculum as well. Children, if you see, there is a pattern in the question. The unit place digit is adding up to 10 and the tens place digit is same. So let us solve this in a single step by using one of the sutras of Vedic maths. Again, my answer will have two parts. The first part of the answer will be the product of the tens place digit and its successor. So 3 will be multiplied by its successor 4 to get the first part of the answer as 12. And the second part will be the product of the unit digit written in 2 digits. Now applying the same method in the second question as well, I'll multiply 8 with its successor to get the first part of the answer and then multiply 7 and 3 to get the second part of the answer. So the final answer is 7221. Hope you all are finding it fun to solve the question in an easier and a simpler way. Now children, Vedic math has actually many sutras and the sub-sutras which almost cover the entire mathematics. Let us see how it is helpful in the world of algebra. Now taking an example in which we need to find the value of an algebraic expression for any given value of the variable. The conventional method is to substitute the value of x in the expression and then solve it to get the final value. Now let us look at an easier alternative for the lengthy calculations involved. The Vedic math method says that write the variable in the decreasing order of the degree with the coefficients written below that. The multiplier will be the same number, which is the value for x. Now take 3 as it is down, multiply it by 4 to get 12, then add 12 and 5 to get 17. Now then 17 again multiplied by 4 will give you 68 and then added to 2 will give you the final answer as 70. Now applying the same method in another question, write the variable again in the decreasing order of the degree with the coefficients below that. The multiplier in this question will be minus 2. Now 4 is taken as it is down, then multiply it by minus 2 to get minus 8. Minus 8 and 0 will give you minus 8 Minus 8 multiplied by minus 2 will give you positive 16, and 16 added to 0 will give you 16. Repeat the process till the end to get the final answer as 64. Now, doesn't this method seem more comprehensible than racking your brains by using the lengthy calculations in the conventional method? Now, let us see a commonly used method, which is to find the squares of the number below and above 100. Now, since the question is less than 100 by 3, so I will subtract 3 from the question to get the first part of the answer, and then write the square of 3 to get the second part of the answer in double digit, because the number of zeros in the base number is 2. Now, since 103 is more than 100 by 3, so I will add 3 to the question to get the first part of the answer, and then taking the square of 3 and writing it as the second part of the answer will give the final answer as 10609. Now, the same method if we have to find the square of the number below and above 1000. Since 996 is less than 1000 by 4, so I'll subtract 4 from the question to get the first part of the answer, and then take the square of 4 and write it in the 3 digit to get the second part of the answer. So my final answer is 992016. Now, since 1008 is more than 1000 by 8, so I'll add 8 to the question, the first part of the answer, and then I'll write the square of 8 in 3 digit to get the second part of the answer. Now, this is what makes mathematics more fun and interesting. Hope you all will agree with me.
The main take back for all of us is to ponder over the smarter way of studying so that the learning turns out to be more interesting and productive than to procrastinate by thinking over what to study. Maths is a voice of reason, and when approached with verve can become an object of beauty. Thank you for being there with me. Happy learning to all of you. Bye-bye. Take care.
Thank you, ma'am. That was very enlightening.
Nellie Masloom has rightly said, dance is the mathematics of the soul. Now it's time to look at a dance performance which is an exquisite blend of math and performing arts.
When we skip count by 4, we dance up 4 into the floor.
1 times 4 is 4, 2 times 4 is 8, 3 times 4 is 12, 4 times 4 is 16, 5 times 4 is 20, 6 times 4 is 24, 7 times 4 is 28, 8 times 4 is 32, 9 times 4 is 36, 10 times 4 is 40, 11 times 4 is 44, 12 times 4 is 48.
When we skip count by 4, we dance up 4 into the floor.
4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48. Do not hesitate when the beat drops. Dance before it's too late.
When we skip count by 4, we dance up 4 into the floor. When we skip count by 4, we dance up 4 into the floor.
1 times 4 is 4, 2 times 4 is 8, 3 times 4 is 12, 4 times 4 is 16, 5 times 4 is 20, 6 times 4 is 24, 7 times 4 is 28, 8 times 4 is 32, 9 times 4 is 36, 10 times 4 is 40, 11 times 4 is 44, 12 times 4 is 48. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48. Do not hesitate when the beat drops. Dance before it's too late.
When we skip count by 4, we dance up 4 into the floor. When we skip count by 4, we dance up 4 into the floor.
1 times 4 is 4, 2 times 4 is 8, 3 times 4 is 12, 4 times 4 is 16, 5 times 4 is 20, 6 times 4 is 24, 7 times 4 is 28, 8 times 4 is 32.
magnificent. A famous quote by Pythagoras rightly states, "There is geometry in the humming of the strings. There is music in the spacing of the spheres." Last but not the least, we now have a rocking band performance by our peers on the song Can't Stop by the American rock band Red Hot Chili Peppers. Their music incorporates elements of alternative rock, funk, punk rock, and psychedelic rock. With over 80 million records sold worldwide, the Red Hot Chili Peppers are one of the best selling bands of all time.
Can't stop, addicted to the shindig. Chop top, he says I'm gonna win big. Choose not a life of imitation. Distant causes to the reservation. The things that I pay for. This bound is feeling that I pay for. Inside, I want to be your best friend. East side lover, living on the west end. Not hard before you better come to. Don't die, you know the truth don't do. Go write your message on the pavement. Burn so bright, I wonder what the pavement. Why feet is screaming in the jungle. Complete emotion if you stumble. Go out the dust for any answers. Come back strong with 50 days. The world I love, the tears I love to be part of the waves can't stop. Ever wonder if it's all for you. The world I love, the strains I have to be part of the waves can't stop. Come and tell me when it's time to. It is in the snow cold, so smart you see to meet your ozone. Music, the great communicator, used to sing to make it in nature. I get you into penetration, the genre of a generation. The dose of heavy information, worth your weight in gold and meditation. This chapter's gonna be a close one. More things I know you're gonna know one. All on the spaceship premiering. Use my head for everything steering. Can't stop the spirit when I need you. Mom talks you happy when I feed you. Gray butterflies in the tree, proverbs that love the meaning. The world I love, the tears I drop to be part of the waves can't stop. Ever wonder if it hurts you. The world I love, the trains I have to be part of the waves can't stop. Come and tell me when it's time to. Wait a minute, I'm passing out just like you. Far more shocking than anything I ever knew. How about you? 10 more reasons why I need somebody just like you. Far more shocking than anything I ever knew. Right on cue. Can't stop, addicted to the shindig. Chop top, he says I'm gonna win big. Choose not the life of imitation. Distant cousin to the reservation. Defund the pistol that you paid for. Disfund the feeling that you stayed for. Inside, I want to be your best friend. East side lovers living on the west end. Not out before you better come to. Don't die, you knew the truth as some do. Go write your message on the pavement. Burn so bright, I wonder what the pavement. Kickstart the golden generator. Sweet talk, but don't intimidate her. Can't stop the god from engineering. Feel no need for any interfering. Your image in the dictionary. This life is more than ordinary. Can I get two, maybe even three of these coming from space to teach you of the Pleiades? Can't stop up the spirits when they need you. This life is more than just a read through.
Wow, that performance was a live example of verve. Music involves creating patterns of sound, whereas mathematics is the study of patterns. That was an amazing example of how math and music go hand in hand.
We now come to the end of the Math and Performing Arts Week. We hope you liked it and that it'll stay with you for a long time. We definitely had a wonderful time sharing this with you.
We express our heartfelt gratitude to Miss Jen for gracing this occasion with her presence and helping students delve into the world of Vedic math. Thank you for joining us today.
I request everyone to kindly rise for the national anthem.